be making up that finals roster. It's a lot to play for. It's exciting, and it does mean that because we are in a single round robin, every win matters. Every match is significant.
And this one particularly so. One of these teams will be sitting 3-0 afterwards. Navi are one map away from doing it. Nuke, their pick, is the one they need to secure it. Pandas have to show us what they can do on a map that we, until this year, had never seen from them.
I'm excited. Already, I'm looking forward to it. Victoria's already been flushed off the angle at Garage. Smoke in for main, but the actual contact, the majority of it will come towards ramp. Shu finding a lot of pressure, and she just falls all the way back. Now for Na'Vi, they don't need to go down to B straight away, but they decide to off the back of Victoria, finding Lena. A lot of pressure on Shu, potentially overwhelmed, but she's staying alive, and she creates an angle of opportunity. Immediate trade, and now the bomb's planted.
She finding one kill there is absolutely huge. This retake becomes a lot more doable. All 4 players coming from the same direction. They have a kit. Key thing to note. In the corner is the Plaid, and there's a crossfire set up from Na'Vi, but it's difficult fights, but they're still winning them out. BQ and Hanka get 2 apiece. Now it's Elizabeth and Taddy trying to find anything back, but they can't find a single frag until Elizabeth gets just 1 at the end. But that is it. Na'Vi get the pistol. They're first of this series.
That's fantastic from Hanka. VQ's taking all of the contact, all of the attention, and when the initial kind of exchanges come in, you've got LETi and you've got Hanka taking contact. Pandas do a good job trying to mitigate this, try to fight and isolate the kill on towards VQ in single door, but it just doesn't work out, and Hanka peaks continuously on all of the contacts, only when VQ is fighting.
And this is the second round where...
Second?
Yeah, look. I was saying it, I was like, it's not a nice way to, like, say this.
Yeah, sorry.
So... This is the second round where the team that lost the first round... Pistol round. Oh my god, I'm gonna start the sentence again. This is the
first time
second round.
Pandas are on an eco, right?
Yeah, when the team that lost hasn't forced. Wow.
We haven't got a 4C. We got
Everyone
a
at home is like, yeah, I'm completely 100% clear on exactly.
This is the first second round we've got where one team savey instead of buy.
Oh, yeah.
God, that's complicated.
Yeah, that means these Mac 10s can do a lot, Brandon.
Potentially.
No, they will do a lot.
Okay.
There's 3 of them.
Trez.
Imagine if you had 3 Mac 10s and all the kills went to the AKs. That is like the worst possible outcome. LETi wants to farm up a bunch here, then she can get herself an AK next round maybe. I thought you don't want 3 Mac 10s into the follow-up round. LETi probably will die anyway. She's just been dinked on down by a pistol, and now she starts to clear on through. Eco from Shu. A couple of players in the heavens. Joker gets another kill. Oh, look at these Mac 10s, Brandon. Oh, look at him go. Okay, no, the AK got one there. Oh, another one. Look at it go. Beautiful. Lovely. 4 kills go the way of the Mac 10s.
Yeah, perfect. Quick maths. 2400 injected extra because of the SMG kill bonuses.
Ooh, that was fast maths. That was as quick as the Mac 10 rush.
It wasn't that fast. The Mac 10 rush, that was. My math's on point.
We might see it this round.
Potentially.
It's where we were leading to at that point, because there's 3 Mac 10s still in the server.
That'd be a good idea as well, because NAVI Javelins know that this is the buy round. So you could really offset and unsettle the defense if you just throw caution to the wind and you go a little bit quicker.
Definitely want to unsettle your opponents. That's why Brandon streams when he plays. Elizabeth caught out. Catches out LETi through the smoke. Good spray with that M4A1S. They have managed to get players down here. Smoke dropped. Right, Hattie. It's going to slow things down, and Hanka's walked out through the vents. Does make it a little uncomfortable for Taddy because that drop could come through. But this is a good position for Pandas to find themselves in. They should know they've got a lot of these Navi players penned in.
Although you lead with the Mac 10, it falls, but that's fine. Because VQ finds Tati, and now there's a free upgrade for Angelka. 3-on-4, Hanka holding and securing the kill on the ramp rotate, but Shu is also down here. Fantastic, and now the space is being taken. But it's by Angelka. Hanka runs out of bullets. That's awkward, that's a mess, but Shu needs to reload too. Nearly unscrewing the silencer. That's a bind in CS2, but Fatal makes sure she gets 9 Pandas the first round on the board and out of the bind of B. That was a little bit messy, but the Shu extra player being there by the control room does it all.
Yeah, Hanka catches this fantastic timing when she crosses down towards ramp, and Victoria doesn't spot her on that rotate. And unfortunately, Angelka not quite able to pull the 1v3. I don't know whether Hanka accidentally hit. Did she run out of bullets? I feel like she might accidentally hit her key to swap weapons because she pulled out her knife. Anyway, there's a gap in that smoke. It's huge. It's gaping. And Elizabeth, she's going to shoot bullets right on through it. And I ain't talking the holes that you make in CS2 with your bullets. I'm talking one that was already there.
Look at it.
Set up for her. Look at that bad boy. That's huge. NAVI, back to the drawing boards. You missed one of your smokes.
Yeah, they're normally the smokes that NAVI Javelins will lead with as well. They're very common on the default, so it's really surprising to me that they have missed. Flashbangs over the top to allow a cross. Not in towards main because Elizabeth is holding. This is such a tight angle. And she'll at least potentially get information. Doesn't reveal her position, but has actually let her teammates fall away. Deku now wrapping hell. This is all falling apart for 9 Pandas.
How? How has NAVI found all these fights and won every single one of them? Both the CTs are stuck in heaven. Okay, Shu finds one back. LETi is incredibly low. There's a kid on Shu as well. You're tempted to go for this. In fact, they're just committing, running on through. Hanka, though, in the back at the side. Oh, she runs out of bullets again, but it doesn't matter. Angelka is there to at least get that kill, and NAVI get their third. In a round that felt like they had no right winning. They were a player down. The info was there for the CTs as they crossed through main. It all got a little bit out of hand, and NAVI players won all their duels. I think LETi was maybe instrumental in that. We didn't quite catch it, but I think she was playing from the lobby position and might have come out through hut or single and quarter player.
I think as well is like Elizabeth had the perfect angle, but she didn't reveal her position. Because I feel like if she sprays there, her argument, her thinking would be, well, then I accelerate NAVI into our setup. So instead I'll communicate. My team can then rotate further through and be ready. But NAVI accelerated anyway. Lena, fully blind, has to run through the smokes, tries to dodge everyone. There's so many USPs. How is Lena alive? And she still finds Fatal anyway. But that's the information. That's the recon mission done for NAVI because now they're down B without too much contention.
Yeah. Felt a little crazy there, running through the smokes, back and forth. We do find ourselves out through the looking glass on the other end with a bomb plant. A saved AK for Elizabeth. Tell you what, Nuke in Source 2, very pretty. See the pictures?
Yeah,
it's
ramp
like,
looks amazing.
Because they're taking 3 approaches, right? Where no. Where some of them they're just touching up. Some of them are like revamped, which Nuke is one of those, where like they've got all the new Source 2 lighting. It all looks really pretty, got the textures and stuff. And then they've got ones that they've completely like rebuilt, like CS Italy, which I'm looking forward to that joining the active duty pool. It's crazy that they're removing Mirage from active duty and adding a hostage map in Italy. I think that's going to be a massive
Stop spreading misinformation.
Well, we don't need to be coy about this. We were both there in Seattle in January. No. We played Italy. They had the discussion with us. We can talk about it openly now. Italy is replacing Mirage. It's the one that no one asked for, no one saw coming, but I think it's really exciting.
That's not real, guys. It's not real.
You don't have to act coy, Brandon.
No, you're making it up.
The NDA is passed. We can say it.
Stop it. Stop it. Lena, stop that. Through the smoke on Elizabeth. There's another one for good measure. Fatal saw a little bit more of Hanka, though, this time around. Look at the rotation for Victoria. This setup looks pretty good for 9 Pandas. VQ was thinking about peeking. Instead, NAVI Javelins smoke her off and just reset.
I don't know if I like necessarily that way of forcing her off the angle, but they are going to find their way back, and Pandas are playing very passive anyway, so it's kind of right for NAVI to be able to just walk on out. They've been giving so much real estate outside. Pandas are just locked on in on the sites themselves. Now, Heaven being open should 100% be a consideration because it's been so long now.
No one's holding it.
No one's holding it. Fatal surely is the one that's kind of in charge of checking it every now and then. Oh, gun barrel spotted.
Yeah.
Through. Oh. LETi fires first, and Joker gets the kill and the follow-up onto Taddy. And all that free real estate means that they are happy to move in, set up house. They've invested.
It's got to be a save. It has to be a save out of 9 Pandas. Victoria, yeah, pulls it off. And quite rightly, too. There's no money, but actually, maybe that kill sends Shu only looking for an AK. That round's really weird because surely the information gets conveyed there that Victoria's been smoked off. There's no players outside, so you have to worry about the potential of a Heaven wrap. Normally, when you lose secret control and you lose yard presence, 9 Pandas, what typically the response is for the CTs is to push in towards lobby, and you can fight from within, and you've also gained a little bit of space back on the CT side. That didn't happen. You kind of had a half-hearted approach with players walking their way in towards Hearts. You had players looking from the closer vent in towards Squeaky. But as a result, NAVI Javelins just had so much room to work with, and 9 Pandas were completely caught out.
Do you think that part of that's like due to it being, I guess, a new map in the pool for 9 Pandas and maybe just not feeling quite the level of comfort, particularly against a team as experienced as NAVI, right?
I'll be honest, that round felt like comms. That round felt like the setup didn't move, didn't adjust to the information that was happening in real time.
Well,
based on Victoria.
For you, Brandon, in real time.
Go on.
It's I think the Galaxy vs Aces looking pretty good. Putting the Galaxy on their map pick of overpass 13-2.
Yeah. Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, that's a good T side.
That's a good T side. Oh my goodness me, I forgot that's their map pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fantastic T side.
Oh wait, hold up. No. I think they're on the CT side.
Oh, okay. That's still a good CT side.
I don't know why they're on the CT side. It's their pick. Anyway, that's where they are.
Great nade. Oh. All right, Angelica. I want to know Angelica's warm-up routine, day in the life, what her breakfast is. Because something's changed. Because she's unreal.
Well, maybe if we get a chance to introduce you after, we can ask what she eats for breakfast.
I'd like that.
She's eating Elizabeth right now. Gives them player advantage. Victoria's taking initiative though, and that's the bomb drop. Victoria, she might be on to do it all. A second kill goes her way. Viku though, peeking on him with the AWP. Locks her out, but Fatal has crept on close. Viku needs support from LETi. A new addition has to be helping out here. Good smoke. So now Fatal is the only one with the vision tucked on in, and she finds the kill onto LETi, all onto Viku. And that flick could not connect. Fatal gets both. 9 Pandas recover a round of a couple of heroic players.
I think also that round really highlights that it potentially was communication in the previous, because Victoria then takes the initiative, pushes towards lobby, knows what she needs to do. And this is fantastic. Once the bomb's dropped there, it's basically all over. This kill completely secures the round. Fatal does an excellent job in also grouping with Victoria just to hide in the little nook and cranny of lobby and just ensure that she's the second line of defense if Victoria does actually end up going down.
A lot of utility early here. Taddy is cooked like a potato. They call them Taddies in parts of England. Well, now she's falling on back, fighting on a good angle. Actually gets a kill there, but Angelica and LETi found one apiece. So Victoria, she's just scoping in on a dead T, running on through. Oh my God, gets a little eager there on that peak, and doesn't matter though. Shu's found 2, and oh my God, she's still alive. Just about surviving. Bomb is not planted for them though. It's out in the open. VQ and Hanka have everything they need here. VQ swings on out for that first. Elizabeth taps the bomb, and VQ collects her too.
That is the bravest retake I think I've ever seen from Heaven. The molly goes in, and Shu's already burning alive, stays just afloat in the fire for like an extra couple of seconds, takes way more damage than what's needed. And Elizabeth just comes up behind her, burns down to 7 HP. But they were hoping that the presence and the pace was enough to overwhelm the Javelins. And the unfortunate thing for 9 Pandas in that round is that the bomb's planted for main. If it's not, I think they've got a real chance.
And that's why it was planted there.
Yes, ma'am.
By design. NAVI Architects.
I think a team name.
Yeah. Architects.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
You could do like a lot of imagery. The architects,
So.
they're designing and creating a path to victory.
I think one of my favorite team names here in ESL Impact this season is Starfish.
Yeah.
I just kind of like it.
I like Shimmer as well.
Shimmer is cool. Yeah. So I obviously do the recap videos. You would have
Do
seen when we opened it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, recappers. No, that's not the line. You guys know the line. It's like, what's up? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I say my line, I do my spiel, but I like to get like a lot of play on words in there.
Yeah.
That's something I like to do generally. If you've listened to my casting, you probably know that, Brandon.
Yeah, I've listened to it.
You've heard me cast before. But yeah, Shimmer is one that leads itself to a lot of those. So does Detonate Sparks. That just sets you up for so many. It's lovely. Thank you. NA teams for picking good names for different wordplay jokes.
No jokes in the 9 Pandas camp. It's all serious faces now because NAVI Javelins have won 7 rounds on the T side. And that's really come in a blink of an eye. This half has not felt slow by any means. And somehow we're already here, nearly at the tail end of it. This is going to be a faster A play. A good setup right now for 9 Pandas. Let's see if they can not be overwhelmed.
Pick up that bomb. Here comes through. Flashbang is perfect. Angelica charges on through. Fatal gets 1, but that is it. Victoria again, just scoping on over, looking desperately for something. It's going to drop that one way, and while there are 2 of them up here and another player in the vents themselves. 3v4 on the retake, though. You've only just got these guns out. You've got an AWP, 2 M4s. Can't risk it.
No.
You hate to concede 8. You really do, but, I mean, what else can you do?
It's better than conceding 8 and losing all your investment and the AWP on Victoria. I think that execute in particular, again, I'm trying to give you guys like a little bit more clarity. Like 9 Pandas don't really play this map too much. It's only come into the map pool recently, and you can really see from that round a clear indication of it. NAVI Javelins, they've got the execute, they've got the entry pathways down to a T, and these common positions that are being adopted by 9 Pandas, they aren't true crossfires. They are just common positions being played on the bomb site. And as a result, NAVI Javelins, the way that they root themselves in, the trade spacing, there's always going to be an immediate reaction. And that was clear as day to see. That was fantastic. The fact you get 2 kills there without any resistance, without any kills in response from 9 Pandas is a worrying sign. That was a very clean round from the Javelins.
And you also got to remember the reason this map's come out is, I think, because 9 Pandas don't want to play Ancient against NAVI, who decimated them in that open qualifier for Katowice, which obviously NAVI went on to end in the grand finals of that event, so they were definitely on a roll. But you can see why 9 Pandas are trying to play around with this bigger map pool, flex some different maps, but it's a struggle here on Nuke. Angelica strikes again. Fantastic on these entries as per usual. Victoria on a fast rotation down the B does get 1 back and makes it a 2nd as well. But as soon as you say it, Hanka gets 2. This is a very back and forth on the trays. LETi was taking the bomb down to B, but with Hanka's double kill there in towards lobby and the knowledge that Victoria was downstairs and can't come back up, NAVI are looking to reset. So are 9 Pandas. Again, it all comes down to the timings here. Hanka is looking forward. Elizabeth is repositioned into main in a deadly angle, one that you're not going to be considering, and she swings out at a good time. Got to be LETi, the nuclear on the block to shine, gets that first kill. Victoria actually misses the shot. It's as LETi's repositioning. Now she has it locked in. LETi tucked behind the site, throws a HE over. That was all the util she has. Just needs to find this fight. The AK against the AWP. Hunting, looking for Victoria. Victoria slowly edging around the side, and LETi hits the shot. The 1v2 for the new addition to NAVI.
And that was really well played as well. Letting Victoria come to her as soon as the spacing gets closer between the two players, that makes it so much more difficult for Victoria to kind of flick onto her target or just fire off a shot with an AWP. Has to pick a direction. LETi's just kind of jiggling between both. And that was actually a little bit unfortunate because Nine Pandas had a really nice adjustment there. Victoria rotating down, being that player in towards the B bomb site and denying those kills. It flushes NAVI Javelins into the A bomb site, and that is something that Nine Pandas are not ready for. Hanka with the double really unlocks the potential for NAVI Javelins to win that round.
9 already on the T side, and there are still 4 rounds to play. Scary stuff for the Pandas. That bamboo looking slippery now, Brandon.
I was trying to think of something, I couldn't. I've really tried.
Well, nine Pandas are trying to think of something to come up with here on this defense, because they've been really trying, and it's been a bit of a struggle.
Not really a huge fan of the prioritization of the weaponry over the utility here. On Nuke, it's so important as a CT side to have the smokes to block off kind of avenues into the bomb sites. Elizabeth is a very deep angle, but the way that Lena's crouching is going to be a boost up and over. Angelka, I was going to say, should have had that one, but Elizabeth wins out the fight. That's perfect. That's a great opener.
Yeah, finally Angelka loses an opening duel. It's still only the one CT here in Elizabeth. The rotations haven't budged otherwise. There's a player in ramp that can come close, but Hanka will be here. Okay, Shu does make her way down. Smoke drops to allow that bomb through. Victoria rotates over to deal with ramp. And that is going to run on through. Shu is ready for it, but almost goes down. Elizabeth is still here, and there's another rotation coming on through. This is looking much better, but Victoria falls. The bomb not committed yet either. Elizabeth is desperately looking for somebody, but they've walked on out. They've straight up left. They don't have to leave forever. However, they just might. Hanka is up in the heavens, but the vents aren't covered. 2 CTs here, and Elizabeth is actually into the vents herself. This is so weird. Hanka has so many CTs close to her, and LETi is alone on the opposite side. Oh, Hanka goes down. Okay, LETi got the 1v2, but a 1v4, never gonna happen.
I'm not really too sure what happened there. I'm gonna be honest.
Brennan, you're the guy that
in
does this.
in the tail end of that round there, Hanka had made her way through ramp up heaven. I was calling to her team, okay, if I can find this kill, you can come up the vent so we can split A. The issue you've got is that Nine Pandas had repositioned themselves in towards main. Hanka could never have the angle, and it was a well-timed incendiary from Fatal that even denied that opportunity. It was good communication as well between the lower site of Elizabeth and Shu and the upper bomb site for Fatal and Victoria for them to coordinate that incendiary in the first place. Because had that not come in, that could have looked a lot more dangerous. There we go. Is that better?
That was a great breakdown, Brandon. Thank you so much. Different setup on Rat. Shu tucked on into the corner. Molotov goes over. She's not accounted for. Gets that first kill. Flashbang out. Even a second sharp shooting from Shu. But he did find her. But it is an advantage for the Pandas. Victoria is smoked on off, and Lena spotted Fatal. One player known. Looking now to see if she can find another. There it is, but can't connect the shots. That was the way back in for NAVI. Now it gets a lot more tricky. Smoked on off. BQ and LETi have to reset.
There's an argument here to save as well. Low money, but LETi just going to peek the close quarters. VQ's going to hold all the way back. Nine Pandas don't need to move. LETi's got the molly, which could be put down unless you dive down the vents. Potentially fatal. Reveals her position, and it's fantastic. Nine Pandas will get a fourth.
All right, starting to get into it slowly but surely. The CT side ramping up. It already feels like it's a little difficult for them to secure this map with the most they can get on the CT side being 6. I'm not going to count them out yet. They've got double AWP here. Shu now has the other one. I assume she's going to be the ramp hold while Victoria plays a bit more towards outside /A. We'll see.
Oh, you assume.
I assume. Okay, well, Shu is assuming a fallback position and has swapped out to the 5-7. This is uncomfortable, but what is comfortable is Taddy's rotation. Look at that. Beautiful. 3 quick kills. Hanka just wants to get up close, run Victoria down, but Victoria pulls out her USP and takes her to the grave. So 5 for the Pandas as we go into the last round of the half. Reckon they get this 6-1, Brandon?
Yeah, I feel like the momentum's definitely on their side right now. That's the main thing. And Nine Pandas are a team that kind of thrive in recovering rounds and then snowballing them into success. So I'm excited to see the bounce back. When it was 7 rounds to 2, I was a little bit concerned, but fortunately, they have established a lot more into this first half. I like this proactivity. Shu is now ahead of this smoke that she's put down herself as a little bit of a bait. And Victoria is edging closer in towards Hut. Can she find anything? Yes, she can, but immediate trades. Tati at least finds Hanka, and Viku has no-scoped Shu.
That's what you want to see from Viku. 2v3 now. And he's here to receive. Smoke dropped, flash thrown out, keeps the seeds guessing. Have to take their time now. Viku uncomfortable clearing these corners. Has that bomb on her back. Lena's going to have to be the one that plants it, surely. Spotted anyone out yet? Lena starts to clear. And there's been no contact until now. Taddy spots out Lena. Bomb starts to get planted. Viku does get that one down, and they're going to double up together. Lena's taking the space. To the back lines. For Taddy. Oh, it's a bit awkward, but she does find the kill. 2v2 now. Viku, what a flick! Elizabeth doesn't know what hit her, and it's all now on to Fatal. A 1 versus 2, taps that bomb, has the kit, but they are not facing yet. Looking for this fight, not being given to her. Haiti through the doors, gonna do nothing to deter Viku. She swings on through and takes the shot. A 10-5 half from NAVI once again.
Another 10-5 half for NAVI Javelins as they look poised to try and take the series in too. But as we saw on Mirage, 9 Pandas Fearless are very resilient. Have they got what it takes, though, to try and build back on the T side of Nuke?
Let's find out. They're up against so many pistols, Brandon. 7 of them. Took me way too long to count. 2 sets of dual Berettas. Smoke deployed, but it is a soul smoke and not giving too much, but Fatal's P250 gives a lot. EQ goes down and Jelka goes hunting and she is so loud about it. Shu sniffs her out. Hanka's under pressure. 9 Pandas
Got the vent,
caused
right?
a lot of rotation.
Yeah.
Now they can just go it up. He's busy. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's sweet. That's really good because that's Shu here in the Angelka rotate, as you mentioned. And Tati's still in the vent. She can now set up a crossfire with Victoria. And NAVI Javelins has been so loud about trying to get this retake on because they got to move. This is really well played by 9 Pandas. Hanka does get one in response, but it's an immediate trade. 4 versus 2. Lena's been spotted in the heavens. Can the dual Berettas find anything? No. Fatal slams the door in Angelka's face.
Lena, nothing to say. Fatal with another 3 big kills in the round. With that P250, got that first one outside and then didn't stop. And I love the way 9 Pandas caused the rotations there. Normally, something you want to go for on these pistol rounds, just because it's a lot easier to cause rotations on rounds like this, right? Where, like, people are often going to over-rotate because pistols often commit to the play. You rarely see many fake outs of pistols. So they go all the way back up after causing everyone to fall down, get themselves a nice round, and well, Navi are going to force the issue. They want to.
This won't be the second time.
Yeah, no, this won't be the second time. This is the second round where the forces come through. you can almost hear my brain whirring. Yeah. Oh, this is a funky fight. And, well, actually, neither Shu or Lena win that one. It's Tati that gets the kill. And Jelka is tucked on in with that Mac 10 she obtained as well. And a lot of chip damage has been done to these players, which makes this scout a little more potent. Makes it more like a Scout 2.
Nice. 55, and that 1 kill was actually really slowed 9 Pandas down. They're now waiting for even more re-aggression. VQ might offer it up. Oh, the timing. Tati actually makes her way down towards Secret. But Angelka's pushing lobby. She's found Shu. That's going to force the hand at the T side. They're going to run B.
Yeah, they've got 3 rifles still, so they're in a good position, and nobody's actually here yet. So the rotations are going to have to come once the bomb's down. No kit. They have to force the fight. No reason not to give it a look in when you've got the advantage, but it's tricky. A couple of flashbangs to set this one up. Fatal's still tucked on behind the site as well, and everyone is coming from ramp. She's gonna have a lot of targets to fight through. Finds that first one, looking for more. LETi gets one with the Desert Eagle, and that's a nice nade. Fatal is feeling the burn, but Elizabeth's in a potent position, but has to find 2. The bomb's ticking on down, though. No kit in play, as mentioned. But oh my God, VQ with the Desert Eagle strikes. And is there enough time? It's going to be down to the wire. I think they've just about got it. Yeah.
Yeah. What a retake. What a round from Angelka as well. Just performing exceptionally, and VQ was the really high impact kill at the end. You just don't expect that round to fall into the Javelin's favor. But the slowdown for the 9 Pandas, the aggression from Angelka, it forces the hand. And I really like that NAVI Javelins all reset together, and they made sure that when they retook, they could do it and trade effectively.
I think VQ had to win that fight as well, right? There had to be a 1
she did.
Oh, well, that was the round. So that's a huge kill, and it's pace, but Hanka is cooking up Pandas. And they probably don't taste all that good.
Let her cook.
Well, she serves up the dessert with a kill onto Fatal. Nice triple kill from the anchor on ramp, keeping the ship sturdy. And that was a force buy from 9 Pandas. And I got an update. on that
Yeah.
Enigma Galaxy versus Aces game, Brandon, and has gone the way of Enigma Galaxy 2-0, 16-10 at that second map.
Ooh.
So Aces were actually able to find their way back into that when the side switched, but a little too late. I think it was 12-3 or something or 13-2 was the half.
Yeah.
So honestly, to go from 13-2 to 16-10 is kind of impressive.
Yeah. That's got to give them some confidence heading forward for the rest of the season, because whilst it was a 2-0, you're going up against arguably. Actually, do you know what? It's kind of not really a debate, is it?
They just got another trophy like last week.
That's true. Best women's team in the world. The fact that you bring it back from 13-2 to 16-10, you have to take comfort. You got to take pride in that.
Navi looking like the best women's team in the world on Nuke right now. 12-6. This is when I'm Pandas. We were worried. It's going to be 13-6. That's spooky, scary skeletons, Brandon. And I'm not mincing my words here when I say that. I don't know if Fatal even spotted the second player in this setup. No way. And Hanka's been tucked the whole time. Gase is still up the sleeve. This is just the queen.
Doesn't even need the ace.
All you need is the queen. Because she is farming up here. Lena's there to support. And Joker literally didn't need to do anything.
But she was there just in case.
Yeah, that's nice.
Full of examples today. Here's another one why I don't like the hero rifle play. Fatal can't afford anything now, and she's just with a Tech 9.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? It's something that I feel has been popularized, particularly by outsiders, actually. Right?
Yes.
They're the team that kind of have made it because they're such a team that plays with the save meta. But I think it comes back to that point where it relies on the other elements to be working the same way they play it in terms of their economy management. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, it's the same setup. Doubling down.
This time she's needed. And this time, she strikes for 3 in quick succession. They're all headshots, and it's all Angelica, baby. Shu swings on through, gets 1 back. She has to find 3 more, and that bomb is lost outside with all of her friends.
That's such a good call for NAVI Javelins. Because you could see, even in the webcams, they were laughing about the fact that Angelica didn't have to do anything. So they just run the same setup. Look at that reposition as well. Shu has no idea. That is fantastic from NAVI Javelins.
That is beautiful. I love that so much. Every kill there from Angelica is like her just setting herself up for success. Even that last one, it's just like, she knows that she's obviously got incredible aim and can do a lot, but she still takes every little advantage she can get, and it's a pleasure to watch.
Now things start to get really difficult for 9 Pandas. Won the pistol, but that is it. And you've only got pistols heading into round number 21. Navi are on 14. And unless something disastrous happens for them in this round, it should be series point.
Most likely, Lena also gets that first kill onto Fatal outside. There's another. Nice taps. It's interesting, Lena's the outside player.
Yeah.
I guess because normally the outside player is kind of your star rifler, right? Paired with often your AWPer, who's more flexible, but it's a position that players like Nico have kind of established themselves as, the dominant players in that space. So it's a position you kind of expect Angelica to be playing, right? But Lena can clearly frag pretty darn well, as we saw in last map, as we've seen pretty consistently throughout this roster in the last few months, actually.
Got to give a special shout out as well to Hanka, because it's been a difficult couple of games for her adjusting to new roles on Nuke, but this time, she's flown under the radar in terms of not being the most vocal in her kills, but she's held down ramp really successfully when it's been tested. And on the T side, finds in a lot of openings. She's on 19 kills right now.
Not bad, is it?
No, I'd say it's pretty good.
Yeah. Serious point for Navi and 9 of them to work with. Feeling very comfortable here on Nuke. 9 Pandas. What can they have to show?
That's a cool lineup.
Haven't seen where it goes yet.
On the molly.
Oh, you're looking into, oh right. No,
Oh,
I thought you were talking about when Angelica was up.
Oh no, that goes to
trigonometry
Squeaky.
out here.
Yeah, that goes to Squeaky. But Tati threw a molly from top silo to red without being spotted, which is quite cool.
That is very cool, Brandon. Outside smokes. There goes number 3. EQ's vision obscure, but she wants to get up onto the railing so that she can spot on over. Just why you'll see 9 Pandas crawl on past the smoke, although it is just the one player at the moment. No, the rest will join. Nina wants to get up into the action. Sneaks on through. I'm being whispery because she's being quiet, and Elizabeth goes for the clear, but Lena wins out the fight. The trade is immediate. So it is still a 4-on-4. LETi now making her way through. Time could be an issue for the Pandas here. 30 seconds left. Angelica's still backside. You got Hanka at ramp. You got LETi in secret. VQ in the heavens. Where do you go if you're the Pandas? It looks like main is the answer. VQ spots them as they come through. Drops the bomb with a great flick. Victoria gets one back, but time is still an issue. And Angelica is still here. Fatal just has to go for the bomb plant in front of main. Angelica swings on out for 2 more kills, and it's into the 1-on-1. Shu somehow recovering it for the Pandas.
What a round, because that really looked like it was NAVI Javelins with the perfect setup. VQ taking the contact from main. Angelica at the back of sight, not revealing. As soon as that kill comes in for the left-hand side of sight, and the bomb commits, that is such a risky plan. I thought Angelica was going to swing here and just deny it. That would have been the round over. That would have been the series done.
LETi, oh! Yeah, hands off the keyboard moment right there.
No,
I felt that one in my soul. It happens.
It does.
You're 3 steps ahead in your brain about what's going to be happening here. Like, she knew from the outset she was going for that play. Whoa.
Oh.
That hit the skybox. Apparently, skyboxes aren't a thing in CS2.
That's cool. I like that. That's a good change.
Just like in real life. No boxes in the sky. Oh, is there? How would you ever know?
I haven't gone high enough to find out. Oh. Lobby crunch, disgustingly effective for NAVI Javelins. Victoria fighting through the fire and the flames, but VQ will trade, and now Tati is in a 1 versus 2 again to keep 9 Pandas afloat.
These kills traded so back and forth so quickly. Tati is to let them know where she is at the moment. She's looking for the information. If she can find a 1-on-1, it obviously greatly increases her chances in this round rather than putting the bomb down and having to face both CTs at once. Look at the way she's been avoided. Vicky went up on the T roof. Oh, well, now she's known. And Hanka, oh, the fake plant. Tati trying to play with them, but VQ is not one to be toyed with. Strikes on through with the AWP, and Navi take the series 2-0.
Yeah, what a performance by NAVI Javelins. The nuke called into question. 9 Pandas allow it through the veto. And, well, they get punished. It was difficult for them on...